team kings of the Midwest crown. March Madness, yeah, we stepped in clean. Bracket looking like a cool dream. First round dub, yeah, we handle biz. Whole crowd yelling, this is it. Second round pressure, game on tight. Every play feel like a fight. Back and forth, yeah, blow for blow. Whole arena on 10, let's go. Clock tick down.
3, 2, 1, whole world froze. It was done.
Clock tick down.
3, 2, 1, whole world froze. It was done. Huh? Hard rock, y'all turn it up. Jayhawk, we don't stop.
6 to 7, CP5, yeah, we fell, but we still on top.
Rock chalk, say it loud. Jayhawk, make them proud.
You can doubt, you can hate, but we bring that crowd. Oh, yeah, heard, I ain't gon' lie. Saw that buzzer man, why? But champions don't stay down long. We reload, then right that wrong. Allen Field House, feel the shake. Next year coming, we wide awake. History heavy on our chest. Kansas always bring the best.
Rock, take, cool, what? Hard rock, chalk,
Light it up.
Jayhawk, we too tough.
Final four slipped away, but we still that stuff.
Rock chalk, hear that name. Jayhawk built on flame.
Next March, watch what we do, yo, we tagging back the game. Turn that pain into pressure. Forever.
Hey! Curb and crank!
Turn me up, deck, load it. Turn me up, deck,
Floating through the sky. Kansas night, stars so high. Let it ride. She got flowers in her hair, moonlight in her eyes. Barefoot in the grass, feeling so alive. Tie-dye dreams that she don't pay pretend. Roll it up slow with all her friends. Windows down, music loud, riding through the plains. Laughing in the wind, don't care about the rain. Free so glow, yeah, she shines so bright. Girly girl 420, living her life. She don't rush, she just vibes. Peace and love, that's her style. From the sunset to sunrise, yeah, we floating tonight. Girly girl 420, yeah, she light it up slow. Fire it up, Kansas, let the whole world know. Puff, puff, pass, baby, don't you hold on tight. We just chasing good vibes under neon lights, yeah. Girly girl 420, yeah, we rolling free. Stars in the sky, that's where we wanna be. Hands to the sky, let your worries all go. Fire it up, Kansas, let it glow, let it glow. Yeah, cosmic soul, she dancing in the Milky Way. Talking to the stars, got a lot to say. Peace signs up, got love in her heart. Every little moment feeling like art. Old school van, painted colors so wild. Laugh like a queen, free spirit child. Blast that vibe, let it circle round. No bad energy allowed in this town. No stress, no chains, just love in our veins. Let it ride, let it wave. We ain't ever the same. Girly girl 420, yeah, she light it up slow. Fire it up, Kansas.
Yo, it's that time again. Tuesday night, let the legends begin. Turn it up, don't act shy. Rock show, family in the house tonight. Oh! From the heartland to the digital stage, we bring real talk in a wide up age. No filters, no fake, just truth and pride. Rock chalk family, always standing side by side. When the world feels heavy, we still show love. Lift each other higher, yeah, we rise above. Different stories, but we all relate. Same heartbeat, yeah, we all vibrate. Turn the volume higher, feel it in your soul. Every single name makes the whole thing whole. y'all, this is for the ones who show up, never back down. Rock Chalk family, let's run every name right now. Girly girl 420, Hawkeyes in the house, Lavender, Justified, let's hear you shout. Galen Star Stripe, Jezebel, it's true, Leroy. Beach Baby, J.Y. Thomas coming through, Bows and Buds, Stacy, Lollipop Shine, Black Opal Dan, Anthony in the line. The lightfully chaotic Nora, Nona Strong, Journey I see, yeah, you both belong. Mommy 20 Flower Angels, DC on deck, Sherry Berry, Rick Simi, much respect. Skyline Cheyenne, Christopher say hey, K.J. April, Flower Daisy all the way. Yippee, Kaye, for you to see a smile. Jason I see, Sunflower bring the style. PK, Sousa Tuck, Robin Miss Collectors proud. Patriot Patronus glow.
Let's hear it loud.
Quiet, crafty lady, baby J in the mix. Jane, Country Boys 20, Johnny, that's the clip.
Rock Show family. Hey.
Through the highs and lows, we still remain.
Rock Show family.
Different stories, but the same last name.
Rock Show family.
From the heart to the screen to the world we claim.
Rock Show family.
Tuesday night legends in the Hall of Fame. You belong. If you're here, you belong. If you listen, you're already strong. Rock Chalk family, this ain't just a live. This is a vibe. This is for life.
Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope you don't got this creepy crud. It's in my lungs. I can't stop coughing. Rick's sick too. This live ain't gonna be that long. I always try to go live Tuesday and Thursday if anybody's got anything to say, just to get together. I'll try not to cough my head off. So, we know fentanyl's bad. There's a new drug and it's taken over Oklahoma, they say. They had their first death on it. Narcan does not work for it. And it's just sad. Then you got Missouri. We're going to go over that. But Missouri, lady found fentanyl. Taco night, yeah. We had taco night last night. I made some beef stew tonight, and my daughter came and got the rest of it. It was really good. I roasted the potatoes and the corn and the green beans in the oven, and it was fire. It's really good, but I like taco night too. Absolutely. Anyway, in Missouri, Independence, Missouri, lady found fentanyl in her daughter's Barbie doll that she had just got her. We're going to watch that real quick because this could happen anywhere.
She is grateful her children are safe after they unknowingly bought a Barbie doll with fentanyl hidden in the packaging.
And it all stems from dolls bought in at Cargo Largo and Independence. KMBC 9's Eric Graves is live there tonight. And Eric, we know police worked really quickly to track these down.
Yeah, Bria, it was essential in this investigation and just what has been a crazy story. Ashlyn Klezot says she got a call Saturday she did not expect. An Independence detective explaining to her the Barbie doll she had bought her daughter at Cargo Largo earlier in the week might be contaminated with fentanyl. This was all discovered on Saturday when a Cargo Largo employee saw a substance on the packaging of a Barbie doll and called Independence Police. Independence Police determined that substance was the deadly drug fentanyl. Independence detectives then tracked down everyone that had purchased a doll. That's what led Klezot to having a detective on her front porch on Saturday. He dug through her trash to find the packaging and explained to her how the drug had been hidden in the box.
It has a cardboard backing on it and then like a plastic piece up front. Barbie's connected to the cardboard. Well, I guess the back cardboard piece was hollowed out. And the officer called it flat packing. So they flat packed the fentanyl into a tight sealed bag and slipped it in between the cardboard.
Klezot says the detective told her it was enough fentanyl to kill her entire family. The good news with all this, no injuries have been reported. In Independence, Eric Graves, KMBC 9 News.
Well, Klezot says the Independence detective told her this could be the work of drug smugglers.
To a story that our IT broke last week on hundreds.
All right, that's horrible. Christopher, what do you mean you're living on the river? Are you already out of your apartment? That's crazy. Crazy, crazy. Damn, I can't stop coughing. All right, that was crazy about the Barbie dolls. Here's the new drug that they're finding in Oklahoma. Narcan does not phase it, and it's 10 times stronger than fentanyl.
Yeah, guys, that's right. And one of those is that it's resistant to Narcan. It could take several doses just to revive someone. This drug also claimed the life of a metro area teenager.
Made a choice from the second we found him in his room that I deserve to live a life not in the guilt and shame that could very easily drown a parent.
Melissa's son, Jake, had just graduated from Mustang High School last spring. He was really into cars, and he also had lots of martial arts experience. But the most memorable thing about him,
What we remember most about him is how much he made us all smile. He was always laughing, always smiling, big personality.
Jake was just 18 years old, and he's the first confirmed death in Oklahoma linked to a new drug called cyclorphene, the state's Bureau of Narcotics said. His mom told me he was simply hanging out with his friends, and he bought the drug from someone outside his friend group.
He got that toxicology report, I think, on Thursday of last week. And I thought, oh, is this another name for fentanyl? Because I had never heard of this.
The Bureau confirmed it's new to Oklahoma, but its presence has grown in other states recently. After about 90 days of waiting for the toxicology report, Melissa realized she had never heard of this drug. She went online and found an article from Tennessee.
I think the day I Googled it, it was 16 deaths. And by the next day, they had linked 3 more. So that's where I started learning about it.
We do know that it can be 5 to 10 times stronger than fentanyl. And so since it is an opioid, naloxone might work, but it may take several doses because of how much stronger it is compared to fentanyl.
The Bureau of Narcotics says the drug originally started in Europe and then made its way to the U.S. coastline. Naloxone, also known as Narcan, is not a guaranteed defense against the drug. It's that potent.
And oftentimes first responders or even a family member who has naloxone may not have enough to bring somebody back. And that's the troubling thing, is we're getting into naloxone resistant drugs.
But Melissa wants other parents to know about this. And she also encourages parents and their kids to understand the connection between drugs and mental health. And an open dialogue might prevent future problems.
Knowing how I know my son, he didn't talk.
But listen, we just watched a video where there was fentanyl put in Barbie dolls in the packaging. So these drugs can get there. Listen, back in the day, people snorted coke with their bills, okay? And the way I understand it, that's how you do fentanyl. So your dollar bills, your 20s, your 5s, whatever they have to use, they might very well have traces of both drugs on it.
Talk about things. He internalized them. This is something that I used to do as well. And so really, that's really the connection I'm trying to make, along with, I want people to know this drug is out there.
Now, OBN is working with the state pharmacy board as well as the legislature to ban this drug across the board. In Oklahoma City, Jason Berger, KOCO 5 News.
What do you mean, ban the drug? So this is actually a pharmaceutical drug, is what it sounds like? Interesting. Interesting. Hugs Chris, about to possibly be facing the same damn thing. And it's super not fun. Damn. Christopher says, thought my Suburban would run. No fuel, either pump or maybe fuse. I got to stay local, being a registered offender for drug sales. Damn. Damn. Well, maybe I'll come your way when I get to feeling better, and at least we can camp out. How about that? I'll bring the bus. Chemical compound that has to be criminalized. You know, we brought this up in a live before. And if you Google Narcan in your state, free Narcan, usually you can get it. I ordered mine and I got it maybe in like 3 days. It was free. It was free, and they sent me 2 Narcans. So make sure you try to get some of that Narcan for free. You never know. Like I said, this drug is on your bills. Bills circulate through everybody. There's a good possibility that you could get a bill that has fentanyl or this drug on it, right? Man, I hate to hear so many people looking for that they might be evicted. That just sucks. It sucks. I hate to hear it. Nona says, I just went to a parents forum about this drug and another, Kratom. You know, Kratom is what a lot of people was using to get off of opiates. It's sold locally in these little shops, which can be grown naturally and synthetically produced. Scary shit for sure. I know a lot of people use that Kratom, and then they're addicted to the Kratom. Praying for Chris, absolutely. We have 4 or 5 vending machines in 24 accessible spaces that has Narcan. Yeah, there's a bunch in Norman. There's a bunch in Oklahoma City. We don't have the vending machines yet, but I know Denver does. So, you know, all I can say is just don't overuse it. You know, if you can get a couple to have on hand, great. Don't go take 7 or 10, you know, so that everybody can get it. But Narcan, everybody should carry it. I have it in all my vehicles. I even have it in the bus. You never know when you're going to need it. And that could save your life. And it, like I said, can come on your bills. You're not somebody that uses the drug, but it just comes on the bills. And you get it on your hand, touch face or whatever, or it seeps through your hand. It can get you bad. Nona says, at the end of the forum, the police officers handed out Narcan to anyone who wanted it. Yeah, like downtown Wichita, they have a group that hands out the Narcan. But like I said, you can go, they'll mail it straight to your house. Just go to the internet and type in Narcan, free Narcan in our state, and it comes pretty quick. And a lunch bag on ice when out and about. You know, but don't say it has to be refrigerated. Mine's just in my glove box. So I don't know. It's kind of crazy. So one of the viewers sent something to me. I want to share it. Let me make sure that I don't got their name up here. Christopher says, speaking about Narcan, my supplies were stolen before I moved out. Just realized it was not there to pack up. Christopher, you can get more. They probably had some, whoever handles your homeless in that town too, probably passes them out. Make sure you have some. Ralph is preparing for a colonoscopy tomorrow at 7 a.m. He is so not fun right now. I bet. I had to have 2, 3 months apart, and it sucked. It sucked so bad. I feel for him. Rick got lucky. He got to poop in that box and send it in, but I had to drink that nasty stuff. It was horrible. Okay, let me make sure that this person's name is not being shared with the private message. Okay, here we go. A Texas woman named Karen McBride learned she had a felony embezzlement charge in Oklahoma linked to a video rental from decades earlier. According to records, a VHS copy of Sabrina the Teenage Witch was rented in her name from a store in Norman, Oklahoma in 1999 and was never returned. Wait a minute. You didn't turn a VHS and you got a felony embezzlement charge? What? In March 2000, an embezzlement charge was filed over the missing tape. McBride said she had no memory of renting the VHS and believed someone else may have used her name. She only discovered the charge years later while handling paperwork to change her name on her driver's license after getting married. McBride said the felony record may explain why she struggled with jobs over the years, as background checks would show a serious charge on her record. The case drew attention because of how minor the original issue was and how long it followed her without her knowing. What began as a missing VHS tape turned into a decades-long legal and employment problem. This post is for educational and informational purposes. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy. Let's see here. There was another police officer in Oklahoma. Let me see here. Just got fired today, as a matter of fact. And it came across, I don't know where it's at now. I should have saved it. 9 years in Tulsa County Jail, charged in Amber murder. So much bad stuff going on. Now, I'll look for it here in a minute. I'll look for it in a minute. But yeah, I've got this crap in my lungs and I cough a lot, and Rick's doing the same thing. It's been unbearable. And I know it's not COVID. There's a virus going around. It could turn into pneumonia, so I'm going to keep an eye on it. But the thing, I was going to cancel live because I don't want to cough. I can't stop coughing. About these honey lemon cough drops. Ugh. Rick can eat them. Ugh, I can't. They're nasty. They're real nasty. I try to mute when I'm coughing, but it don't always work. But it seems like the more I talk, the more I cough. Well, I told you guys all about JLR, and I'm not a fan of this, but I thought he did the Nancy Guthrie case pretty good. I know of his history and stuff, but did you see where his girlfriend Magnolia filed charges on him? Supposedly on Christmas Day, he broke her nose, blackened her eye, or when her nose got broke, did that cause the black eye? I know when I broke my nose, I got 2 black eyes. Either way, I personally don't think JLR is a good person, but that's my opinion. I still, gave him his flowers for doing the Nancy Guthrie case. I thought he did a good job on it. But if he is a woman beater, that's a no-go. So we'll have to see how that turns out. Now, I will say, I've always thought Magnolia is a nice person, seemed like a sweet person. But I looked it up, and years ago, she filed charges against a senator where she lives and said that the senator got her pregnant, and it came out to be false. So is she not a good person either? I don't know. Don't know. We'll just have to see how that turns out. My son is heading to OKC on Thursday. Thunder games Friday and Sunday. Courtside again. There you go. I like the Thunder. Let's see here. Yeah, JLR has always run me wrong. Me too. Me too. All the false claims he did and all the lawsuits. Yeah. The Sandy Hook, all that. This is sad. Let's see here. Ask your doctor for Tessalon pearls. They work great for a cough. That's what my doctor gave me for the COVID bronchitis. Wait a minute. Is that a prescription? Is it prescription? Is it not something like to buy at the store? I'm going to write that down, though. I'm calling him tomorrow. Because I'm telling you, listen, when I cough, I pee, too, and it sucks. I know that's kind of gross to tell you that, but I'm tired of coughing and peeing. I might have to go get me some of them, whatever they are, adult underwear or whatever. That's what I might have to do. Let's see here. I've been to a few Thunder games myself. I'm more of a Denver Nuggets fan and a Steph Curry fan. I like him too. But I see that the Thunder's getting a new building. They had a walk today. Let's see if I can find that. I watched it on live KOCO. Their helicopter was following the head. Let me see if I can find that. Let's see here real quick. Damn, sorry guys. That's not a smoker's cough. I do smoke, but there's more than that going on. Oklahoma Thunder. New building. You'll be glad that I muted that. Hell, it almost makes me want to throw up. It sucks. It seems like the more I talk, the more I cough. All right, let's see here. Like I said, they did a walk because I saw it this morning. Let's see here. No, not the Wichita Thunder. She's talking about the Thunder basketball. Oklahoma City Thunder. Yes, it's a prescription. Thank you. Thank you very much. We're going to give you a wrench, too. Tesla pearls are awesome. Okay, well, I'm going to be calling tomorrow because this is horrible. I am not a fan of the glare at all, but you can be. But let's see here. I follow the glare, big beef with JLR for years. He's got big beef with everybody. Tesla and pearls are prescription, and they are magic. Okay, I'm on it tomorrow for sure. Wish you lived closer, Rock. I have some absorbent underpants on hand. Listen, I guess I need some underpants. I might send Rick to the store. Tired of pissing myself. Nona says, my son has loved the Thunder for years. He was a big Russell Westbrook fan, yeah. And they burnt his jerseys. They were pissed off when Russell Westbrook left. Beach Baby says, depends. They are, yeah, I'm going to have to get depends. Wichita Thunder games at the Kansas Coliseum were the funnest. Yeah, they were. Sure were. So many happy memories from that old arena, including the Billy Graham Crusade in the late 90s. That was a blast. Yeah, that building's up there just withering away. I think they have some flea markets in there every once in a while. Oklahoma City Thunder. My son works for 2K NBA. 2K is his team. Traditional medical stroke coat tea. You can get it delivered from Walmart tonight. Okay. Let me screenshot that. Hold on. I got to get this big cough out. Sorry. Okay. Damn. I'm on it. You're welcome. Very welcome. Underpad types. Oh, yeah. I'll have to try it. Did that aviation test campus at the old Coliseum not materials? I don't think so. I don't know about it. Now they've got one at 21st and close to Oliver by WSU. I don't know about the one at the Coliseum. I don't think there's hardly anything at the Coliseum, honestly. I don't think so. You know, here over the weekend, I was listening to the scanner, and I had sent this to Girly Girl, but I guess somebody messed with the train tracks, and the train derailed and hit a bridge on 235 and damaged the pillars, and it was a big deal, real big deal. And Girly Girl, she said, I'll have to check it out. You know, it wasn't until 3 o'clock the next day and that it finally hit the news where the news was covering it. It was kind of crazy. Scary world when people starting to mess with the trains, too. It's nuts. I was going to see here. Maybe this. That's where they're going to build the new one. That's where they walked to today. Supposed to be done in 2028. But there was a walk today because, like I said, KCO had it on. It was live this morning with their helicopter. Let's see here. I know the helicopter was live. This was not too long ago. Oh, this is 37 minutes. I'm not going to play one that's 37 minutes. Let me see here. See if we can just go to their news station. KOCO. Oh, I'm going to show you guys something that I've been meaning to show you. I'll show it to you here in a minute. Every time I go live, I think, damn, I should have showed you guys this. These people. How come it's not done from today? Sometimes it takes them a while to put it on YouTube. Videos. Let's go to videos. Why? Oh, yeah, White floods. I'm going to cover that too. Let's go on that real quick. Did anybody know it was flooding in White?
It was really awful. Raging floodwaters sweeping homes off their foundations, cars ripped from driveways, and entire communities cut off. That's the reality across parts of Hawaii this past weekend.
It was really bad.
Jay is an Oklahoman who says what was supposed to be a dream vacation turned into a nightmare.
We got married 4 years ago. We really hadn't taken a vacation, so we decided, hey, let's go to Maui.
But within hours of landing, those plans unraveled. They arrived Saturday, but couldn't get to their resort until the next day.
Police had stopped the traffic, and there was just a huge flood. So we had to turn around and go back. And so we went back to the airport and spent the night.
The flooding is some of the worst the island has seen in more than 2 decades, and getting around, dangerous.
But just we had to avoid all these, huge, maybe 2-3 feet puddles. It wasn't really puddles; it was just rain, and the rain was coming down from the mountain. That was the big thing. It was white knuckle the whole way.
He tells me conditions are improving, allowing them to start their vacation. But for residents, recovery is just beginning. Officials project up to $1 billion in cleanup.
The citizens of Hawaii they get together and help each other, and it's just great to see.
Megan Mosley, KOCO 5 News.
So yeah, a lot of people didn't know that Hawaii was flooding. Are the floods connected to the volcano eruptions? Listen, I think it's connected to our scientists messing with Mother Nature and pissing her off. That's what I think it is. Let's do this one.
Well, developing now, the new Thunder Arena officially has a new name. It'll be called the Continental Coliseum. The OKC Thunder and Continental Resources have agreed to a 15-year contract for naming rights. Work is being done on the new arena right now, which will replace the current Paycom Center. The arena is scheduled to open in 2028. Now, this 15-year agreement for naming rights will begin with the 2028-29 season, and the Thunder will keep playing at the Paycom Center until the new venue opens.
All right. Go back. Okay, the other thing that I've been meaning to show you guys every time I go live, how many people on here buys, is it still sound like I'm muffled? Hopefully I fixed it. How many people buy like chicken and beef from Walmart? Let's see here. See if I can pull up the TikTok. I want you guys to see this. Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay, let's see. See if I can find it. I've watched this guy several times, and he's not the only one, not this guy. Okay. Let's see here. Check this out. Walmart. Meat. Wrong weight. Okay. We'll just pick one.
All right, so at Walmart again, this is 3 different Walmarts, 3 different videos, 3 different packages of meat. Once again, I spent about 5 minutes here, found this. This is the Angus prime rib. They're saying this thing weighs 4.64 pounds at $14.87. Whether this is packaged here or not is besides the point. Walmart pays for this, not by the piece and the label. They pay for it by the case price or the pallet price. So if this thing is weighed and it weighs under, that's what they pay at their cost for it. Let's put it on the scale and see. 4.14. When it's weighed and packaged, it's thrown into a case. They weigh it at Walmart by their distribution centers, and they weigh it by the case or they weigh it by the pallet. So if this is thrown there with the label, they're going to weigh the case, and then they're going to pay for the case price to the weight. Then they're going to throw this label, which is off, into the shelves, and you're going to pay for it when you pick it up and you put it in your cart. I'm thinking it's time to start questioning management. I've been trying to stay on incognito, doing foundational kind of investigating right now. In and out, It's just taking no longer than 5 minutes to find these.
I didn't know
I
it
went to
either.
3 to 5 stores. This is three for three. I think it's time to start questioning what they do about it, what they will do about it, how they try to fix it, if they try to fix it, what type of protocols they have in place. I'll tell you what they need. They need to stop having all the weights and all the labeling done at the suppliers. They do that so they don't have to hire labor. They need to hire labor. They need to be responsible for everything that comes in their store. They need to label it themselves.
Let's see here. Here's another one.
Do you think that one weighs 5.4? So that's 3 in 30 seconds. Let's take it to the produce scale and weigh it. Let's see what they weigh. This is crazy. This is insane. All right. First, let's see if the scale is correct. There's a 2-pound weight from Sporting Goods. Scale's over by 0.02. All right, let's weigh these one by one. .83. It says 4.93. What's this one saying? 5.41. 2.32. 4.54. Come on now. Another one. 4.93. 1.83. Another one. 5.62. 2.53.
Crazy, huh?
4.80. 1.71. 5.1. 5.51. 2.41. Somebody do the math on some of these. Put it in the chat. Go ahead. Go to work. Let's get them.
Hey,
You think that one weighs 5.4?
They're doing it with their chicken too. Here we go.
Manager gets confronted by customer about the weight of meat being off.
This is the second time this happened to me. Feel how heavy this is. Feel how heavy this is. Okay. How come this is supposed to be a lot heavier because it's got more weight on it than this one? This one's 1802. I put this on the scale. It's at 4.3 pounds or something. It has on here at 6.17. This is the second time this happened to me, but fortunately, I caught it this time before I was going home. Which one's heavier for you? This one, right? But if you look, this is only 2.98, 2.92 pounds or whatever it is. This is 6. This isn't 6 pounds, man. It's only 4, not even 4.5 pounds. So you guys are charging people for 6.17 pounds. That's a good one. I'm glad I caught it this time because last time I took it home and I was out money on that. I want this, but I'm just bringing this to your attention. You're a manager. Something needs to be done about this because how many other people that don't realize this, that I'm not saying you, but the company in general is ripping off.
Let's see. There's so many more.
And to prove I'm not full of shit, here we go. 4.78 pounds. 2.2 pounds. 4.78. 2.2. Let's look at the other one. 4.9. 2 pounds. Walmart is getting us.
And the reason I've been wanting to bring this up is so many of our viewers, they're older and they don't get out, and Walmart does delivery. How are you going to know if your meat's weighing the right size? Sounds like Walmart's ripping people off. And there's quite a few TikTokers that's covering it.
You are being overcharged like crazy. This guy who went into Walmart, he went to check the ham and the chicken to see if the weights match. And by the way, he used Walmart's own scales.
First, let's see if the scale's correct. There's a 2-pound weight from Sporting Goods.
So yeah, that's just something that I've been meaning to bring up to you guys. That's a big deal, especially on people that's on fixed incomes or if they're getting food stamps, because you can do online orders with your food stamps. So Not everybody has the convenience of ordering through a locker. Let's see here. Get to chat. But yeah, I've been meaning to bring that up. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. I buy my beef from a local meat market. Yeah, that's convenient for you, but it might not be convenient for others. You know what I mean? Never all beef, pork, and chicken is from my neighbors. If I buy chicken, it's like the frozen Tysons, okay? Oh goodness, I'll have to go in person to buy my meat from now on. You're welcome. And this is all over the world. It's happening at all the Walmarts. So it's very possible and more than likely happening at your local Walmart. How many of you, next time you're in Walmart, you're going to grab the meat and go weigh it? Because, yeah, I have not did that yet. Going forward, I can get half a hog from my farm friends. That meat is superior. Yeah, it's a lot better to get it that way. Like I said, it's not that convenient for some people and costs less. That's true. And it's better meat, I think. Walmart quit packaging their own meats probably 10 or more years ago, but they're still responsible. Still responsible. You know, if you're on food stamps, you need every bit of your money for that food stamps. If y'all want to support farmers directly and very honest small town businesses, then have a real tasty snack. Summer sausage from Kensington Locker in Kensington, Kansas. They'll ship anywhere. You know, they keep showing up in my Facebook feed, and it looks like it's really good. Can't go wrong with anything from the Kensington Locker in Kensington, Kansas. I think most meat lockers, they're going to do you right. Any smoked meat from there is going to be buzzing. Yes, that sounds good. Savannah says, I guess we got to start weigh in our meeting now. Yeah, you got to start weighing your meat. Weigh your meat. Rick marrying her mom. If they don't have to pack it, then they should at least be able to label it appropriately. Yeah. And this guy's been doing it since January, covering that. And he's still doing it today. And it's still being overweight. Middle-aged and been relying on their delivery for a while. I prefer Aldi. Thank you, Rock. Yeah, you're welcome. I can't believe I forgot every time. And then I get off my live and I'm like, I wanted to tell them about Walmart and the meats. Because I know a lot of people in the Panhandle order Walmart meats. So I don't think, like at Sam's, they have their own butchers back there. So I don't know. I don't think it's happening at Sam's, but definitely at Walmart. Being able to order delivery from Walmart is a big deal. It is a big deal. I agree with you. For us, too. I don't order from Kensington too often anymore. Well, you know, and their delivery, usually it's free. Yes, tell everyone. All they got to do is look it up on TikTok. But yeah, Walmart makes enough money, right? Yeah, I thought so. I thought Sam's cuts their own meat. Yep. Yeah, Sam's is different from Walmart. I agree. But listen, you're in a hurry. I know my kids do it. Swing into Walmart because it's right by my son-in-law's work. How many times has he went in there and bought meat? And it's been overpriced by almost double, sometimes 3 times. That's crazy. Walmart has their own airline, Air Force. Yeah, telling you. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. And they'll keep doing it until it's brought to their attention. I was hoping Girly Girl was on here, but she's not. But I'm going to ask her because she works at Walmart. I'm going to ask her to check the chicken at her store in Valley Center and see if theirs is off. Looks like the ham and the chicken is the big one. Hey, Hawkeyes. Hey, I'm late. Just got home from shopping. It's crazy prices. Yeah, it is. And Walmart's overcharging. They're ripping you off. And even if they're having it packaged somewhere else, when it's brought to their attention, they should be having somebody back there weighing it and correcting it, right? Like I said, I know that my kids, if they get in a hurry, he'll just run over to Walmart, which is right next door to his job, and pick up stuff. Now we know to start checking, weighing it, checking it. Oh my gosh, I got to tell you guys this. Oh my gosh, we got this place. Let me see if I can show it to you. I hope I'm not in their video. Glad I don't buy meat from the store. Yeah, but a lot of people do. That's the thing. A lot of people do. In a shift situation, military will be heavily deployed to NW ARC to protect their assets, which may end up keeping us all alive, but still, they should do honest business. Absolutely. We all should. I agree. Oh shit, now I forgot what I was gonna show you. Okay, what was I fixing to show you? Got a brain fart here. Oh, okay. I'll show you. So, this is funny. So they got this store here. It's called Black Friday. And honestly, a friend of mine from Hutch hit me up and said, hey, what's that place called? I said, it's called Black Friday. And they come up Saturday. 6 of them. 6 ladies come up and went shopping. And oh my gosh, they bought so much stuff. But on Fridays is when they put all the new merchandise out. Every hour they do. And it's $10 for anything in there. I bought a couple of heating blankets to put in the motorhome. I bought, I bought so much stuff. I bought my daughter a set of sheets, king size sheets that was $2, never been opened. Sells at Walmart right now for $52. Let's see here. And then see, Friday $10, Saturday $7, Sunday $5, Monday's $3, Tuesday is $2, and Wednesday is $1. Check it out. And it's good stuff. This was an hour ago. Let's see what this says. Tomorrow, everything's $1. There was the $2. I'm going to show you what they do. Okay, what's different there, okay? What is different there is it's all Walmart returns, Amazon returns, Target returns. Anyway, so some of the boxes aren't even open. When you return something to Amazon, like at Kohl's, it don't go back to Amazon. It goes to a distribution center that packs all these pallets, and like a lot of the stuff's from New York that I was seeing. It's got the people's name, address. I'm not a fan of that. You know, that you're getting somebody's name and their address, you know, with so many identities being stolen. But I bought a mixer. I already have a KitchenAid. I was going to give this one to my daughter for $3 the other day, brand new in the box. Anyway, so what's different here is you can put the box in your cart, and then you could go up to the front. They have a big table, and they'll open it so you can see what's in it, and you can decide whether you want it or not. They have a outlet there, so you can test. I mean, they were doing, let's see here, vacuums. Like I saw several people get vacuums for $5 the other day. One of them was a Dyson, a nice Dyson that was like $300 something. Let's see here. See some of this stuff. This is just some pictures I take. Air mattress. I saw a lot of blankets, heating blankets. Saw a lot of, I bought some bath towel sets. Oh my gosh, these things are huge towels too. This bath towel set you see there. They're sheets. They're huge. Lots of air fryers. Ice maker. Hell, you don't ever know what you're going to find. I did see a bunch of slow crock pots. I saw a lot of skates and a lot of inline skates and a lot of luggage. And then every hour they bring out new stuff. Now, one thing I did notice that I caught on. Hey, Johnny. What I caught on to is, oh, pots and pans. Nice sets. Like the sets I got the bus that would cost me $160. $10 is the most you're going to pay for anything. And, you know, you'd think that there would be a pan missing. No. All the stuff's been there. I bought some yard lights. Listen, I was addicted. I had to stop. I had to quit going because I was getting too much stuff. But anyway, every hour they bring out new stuff. But when they go, I bought one of these hot pots and put it in the bus. And it's brand new. It's nice. It was real nice. I have to start taking pictures on my phone so you guys can see it. Luggage is expensive, but I mean, if you can get it for $10, if it's on a Friday, and like I said, every hour they bring out new stuff. But it seems like when it's getting down to the $3, $2, $1, everything that people take up to the front and have them open and then they don't want, I think they come out on the hour and restock it. So that's their restock. Anyway, it's still pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. I took Rick. He went twice with me. He found some, see, like this vacuum here. Most you'll pay is $10. It depends on what day it comes out. Guy got a laptop the other day. I wish I'd have got that. Oh, I bought a big ass rug. I mean, it's huge. We haven't put it out yet. Anyway, it's kind of crazy. So if you're in Wichita, go check it out. I mean, I bought a curling iron that's got 2 barrels, and I gave it to Brandy, and that thing was $52. I paid $2 for it. Okay, let's see here. I want to show you guys something else. I want to show you how they do it. It's kind of crazy. Let's watch again.
Welcome back to Black Friday at 4830 South Broadway. Here's another of our restocks. We are going to be restocking every single hour. Each item today is $5. We are open till 7 p.m. Hola a todos, aquí estamos a Black Friday a 4830 South Broadway. Aquí estamos sacando nuevas mesas. Vamos a sacar nuevas mesas cada hora. Cada artículo hoy va a estar a $5.
Let me tell you this too. So they have long lines outside, and you would think, oh man, I'm at the back of the line. People have to gather around these tables, and they won't take these covers off, and they can't touch anything until everybody's in the store. So it don't matter if you're at the back of the line. Nobody's going to get to look at anything until you're in the store and in position. I'm going to fast forward this a little bit. This was one of the restock. Oh, I was going to tell you this too. And if they're watching, I hope they do. See this guy right here? There was a guy in front of me, and it was a Mexican guy. I'm not trying to talk bad about the Mexicans, but he's a Mexican. He must have had 15 boxes that they had him open. They keep announcing, hey, just bring the boxes up here and we'll open it for you. He said something to me. I had 3 boxes, and he said, you got too many boxes to open. I was like, what? Anyway, I ended up saying something to the manager because it really pissed me off because I felt like he was picking on me when he didn't mind everybody else's that had 2 carts full of boxes. Anyway, now he's real nice to me.
Again, guys, each item today is $5. Cada artículo va a estar a $5.
I bought stuff from pallets that's in boxes, but you don't get to check it before you take it home.
All right, we'll see you guys here.
There you go. You might see me in a video. Let's see here. I bet you will. Let's see if anybody recognizes me. Let's see. I was straight out of bed too. Straight out of bed. I was looking homely. Let's see. What was this one? Let's see what this one is.
Today is $5 Sunday, so everything racks is gonna be just. We've got again, $3 Monday.
Was I there Monday? I don't think I was there.
Swimming hoop, good stuff, good stuff. Little mini crock pot, that's perfect for the hosting season coming up. Some of these Walmart boxes that have no marketing on them are some of my favorites. Oh, nice. This right here, that's for traveling like with your clothes and stuff to keep them nice. I think those retail for $100. She grabbed that quick. Yeah. At least that's what I looked it up. I think it was like $79, $100. So yeah. I saw one of those last week. Of course, yeah. How are you doing today? Good. We both have no makeup on.
I was gonna see Journey would know, and so would Hawkeyes. They'll spot me immediately. Let's see. Okay, here we go.
Here we got restock every single hour.
Girly
New
girl.
items, quality items, great items for only $7. We'll be restocking every single hour, as you see, guys, right here. 4830 South Broadway, Wichita, Kansas. We have a lot of bins, all stacked up with great items. Only $7 all day long.
I got some pots and pans. I got a knife set.
Restocking every single hour.
I'm trying to think of all the good stuff. Oh, I got a karaoke machine.
Let's
With
go.
2 mics for my granddaughter.
Again, guys,
Paid $3
Black
for it.
Friday is restocking every single hour.
What? Oh, a
Yeah,
barbecue set for
great
Rick.
items today.
How nice was that barbecue set? It's so nice he's scared to use it. It is nice. It is super nice, guys. I found some good deals there, didn't I? What'd you say though?
What? About what?
About the Black Friday shopping. About me.
No, you got a picture.
He says I got an addiction. Hey, Johnny. I do. I didn't go today. Yeah, I don't feel good. He says it's because I don't feel good. Nona says, went to one outside Chicago before Christmas. I got those jelly bras for $1 a piece. I got 15 of them and an air fryer for $8. Yeah. The most that's there is $10 on Fridays and $7 on Saturdays, $5 on Sundays. Pretty good deal. That hot pot will come in handy. Yeah. You know, we have propane on the bus, but propane goes so quick and it's so expensive. So I use my crock pot a lot, and I got a Nuwab hot plate. So I got this pan. It's really nice. No, it's right by my house, like literally at 47th and Broadway. Not even, how far is that? A mile? Probably less than a mile from my house. It's where the old Kmart used to be. If you've ever been to Wichita and the old Kmart, it's where the Kmart used to be. Let's see here, jelly bras. What the hell are you going to do with that many? I don't know. I don't even know what jelly bras are. Used to wear them clubbing or at other times when the ladies needed a boost. There you go. Hey, Journey. Journey, are you lost? What's your location? Are you headed home? You still in California? What's up with that? Hey, girly girl. Yeah, I knew you'd spot it. Oh, that's my favorite shirt too. Oh, I came home and the boob on the left side. What did it have all over it?
I don't know.
It looked black. I didn't know I had shit on it. And I got home and Rick's like, what happened to you? I said, what? I looked at my shirt. I thought, shit. They ripped my shirt, but guess what? I had three of the same Under Armour, them bright pink shirts. But he sprayed it with shout or spraying wash, and it came out. So whatever it was. Chris says, bros, go for $50 in each. Listen, and the Amazon app, when you go to the Amazon app, you can hit the scan bar thing, and you can just scan the stuff and tell you exactly how much they are. Unless they're in a box like a Walmart box that don't have the original boxing on the outside. Hold on, I got a cough. Excuse me. Anyway, it's been pretty fun. It's like it's always fun at Christmas to watch everybody open their gifts and shit. This is like Christmas for me. Every box has something new, but a lot of it has junk too. I've seen a lot of junk. Oh, I'll tell you why I said that here in just a second. So I bought this new thing. I'm gonna show you. I bought this new thing, and I was laying in bed using it. And it wasn't a vibrator, just so you know. Wait till you see this. What I bought. Karaoke on the bus. Yeah, I bought 2 of them. But I got my granddaughter one for Easter. You need to come to Wichita. Come on. We're like, it is a good deal. Hell, I was in there all Friday. I got there at 9 o'clock, and I don't think I came home till 7. Every hour I was digging. Hey, Lavender, good to see you. I spy Rock in this video. Yeah, it wasn't hard to find me. Yeah, I was the one in the pink shirt. I was in all their videos on Friday. You can go back and look. Go check them out. Then I got this damn lung thing going on. Journey, how's your trip to California been? Ralph just yelled vibrator. Oh, let me show you right now before I look at any more. Okay, hold on. Let me get it ready. I'm going to turn it on. Is it not going to turn on for me now? Are you kidding me? I might have ran it dead last night. Let's see here. Doggone it. That's my luck. That's my luck. Let me see if I can fix it, though. I think I can do it this way and still show you. Let's see here. Yeah, imagine Rick waking up, didn't know I had this, and seeing this, okay? Okay, it's going to have to charge. But anyway, I've been using it faithfully, too. Check it out. Okay, any guesses? Anybody have any guesses? Okay. It's a red light. It's a green light. It's a blue light. But it's not charged. I ran it down last night. I looked it up. I looked it up and it ran $162, and I paid $3 for this thing, and it works really good. Now, is it gonna make me look younger? We'll just have to see. We'll have to see. But it wasn't a vibrator, just so you know. But I'd be lying if I told you I didn't see any in them bins, because I did see them. I did see them. I didn't see anybody try to buy them, but I did see some in the bins. Okay. It's been hot. You know what? It's been cold here, but today was hot, and it's going to be hotter tomorrow. And it wasn't a vibe. Nope, wasn't a vibrator. Nope. You saw me right away with the hand on my hip. Listen, my back was hurting. It was so hot in there, I had to go out to the motorhome and get my fan that goes around my neck. I think you could see it in that video, too. I had this fan around my neck because it was hot. Same here, Journey. It was 95 the other day. I think it was 90 here today, and it's going to get hotter. Ralph is laughing so hard right now. I know, right? But just imagine. I wish you guys could see how. I'll let it charge for a minute so I can show you. Because, well, here, let me send a picture. He took a picture and sent it to me. Let me let's see if I can post the picture so you guys can see it. Hold on. And he didn't even know I had it, so he did not know I had it. There's my library. Okay. This is me laying in the bed. Hold on. Let me drop it to my computer. Come on. No people found. Come on, airdrop. There we go. Okay. Open. Oh, it says the file damaged. What? That's a crock of shit. Hold on. Let me see if I can just rescan it. I'll just screen save it, send it to the computer again, airdrop. See if I take it that way. Maybe it's because he sent it to me. I don't know. There we go. See if that worked. Okay, open. Hey, it worked. Okay. Let me change this name. I'll just put blue because it's blue. But anyway, it's got red, blue, green, a teal, yellow, pink. It's got all kinds of colors. And every one of them does different for your face. Okay, here we go. Now, let me just go pull it from here. And of course, you know, I'm just sitting there letting it do its thing. I had no clue that it looks so scary, especially if you don't know somebody's going to be wearing that. Smith looked at it, but he didn't bark or anything. Okay, here we go. I'm downloading it. Okay, here you go. There it was. This is what he woke up to. That. In the middle of the night. Oh. In the dark. And then there's a blue one, or a red one, a yellow one. Awesome, yeah. I'm going to try it. I've officially received my Medicare card. Yay! Now, are you still going back to Milwaukee? Is that what you're doing? It's getting close to April, right? Isn't your daughter having cancer surgery, April? Stop. It's like, that's what she said joke. That's right. Yeah, 92 for the next couple days, then in the 50s. That's what happens. Awesome Journey. Got mine at 21. Yes, Medicare. Case in update on the Kansas mom's case. Oh, is there? Let me see here. Let's see. Let's pull it up here. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. Expo. Julia and Jeff after hours. Meteorologist. The WSU Shockers are still in the NIT. So that's what they're talking about mostly here. Heart Spring. A former Salina High School wrestling coach was indicted by a federal grand jury on child pornography charges an hour ago. Let's see here. Here we go. The daughter of a suspect in the murdered Kansas mom's case will likely have to testify, according to the district attorney for Texas County. The hell's going on here? Okay. Oh, I gotta get that off of there. Still got my blue picture on here. Let me get it off. Okay. Okay. Things I have to do to get to it. Takes a minute to load. Is this it? Hold on. Hold on.
Make more, quote, definite and new court documents filed in Texas County, Oklahoma today as the DA seeks the death penalty for Tad Colum and Cole Twombly. They are two of 5 people accused of murdering Veronica Butler and Jillian Kelly. The documents filed make more, quote, definite and certain the evidence to be offered in support of the amended bill of particulars. That's the document seeking the death penalty. It lays out who could testify and what they could say. Much of it is testimony expected from Paul Grice and Cora Twombly, 2 of the other 5 people accused. We previously heard some of this testimony in court. It also shows what Cora's daughter could testify, saying one line in the court document says when she, quote, discovered the 5 had killed a pastor's wife who had children, that was more than she could take, end quote. In the court documents filed in Tad's case, it lists several people who could be called to testify describing previous violent behavior.
Well, let me say this.
Losing weight today with medical weight.
I could see where she's going to have to testify. And yeah, it sucks that she has to testify. But you don't want Tad or Cole to get off. So I see why she's got to testify. And hey, Jason, it's good to see you. I responded to your email today. So anyway, you know, because honestly, if it wasn't for her, them bodies might not have ever been found. I mean, we would have kept looking. They might not have ever been found. You know what I mean? I said that because attorney, you know what I mean? But they might not have ever been found, to be honest. My son went out to karaoke and got drunk, and I had to go 30-minute drive to pick him up in the middle of downtown somewhere. And on the way home, he just kept talking and talking. Yeah, that's drunk people do that. They just like to talk and talk and talk. Glad they're seeking the death penalty. Wish old Granny had been included. She deserves it most of all, out of all of them. I agree. I agree with that totally. 2 a.m., mind you. Listen, that's what we went and got my daughter and my daughter's husband, but that's our door's an open door when it comes to that. I would much rather, and I can't tell you how many times we went and picked up all my kids when they've been out drinking because they know that they can't drink and drive. And I won't ask questions, just call. And most of the time they'll let us know that they're going out so we know to stay up. We used to have a neighbor, Sheila. She was a paramedic here. And she would call and say, hey, are you and Rick doing anything tonight? And we're like, no. Well, I'm going to go drinking. Do you mind if I call you? I said, absolutely call us. And she would. She'd call us, and she'd be out in her Jeep with the keys on the ground. And Rick would drive her Jeep home, and I'd follow him home. So I'd just rather be safe. So I've never minded anybody calling me to give them a ride home from a bar because they drank too much or a party because they drank too much. I would much rather that happen. You know, in high school, Tina Buttman was her name. We had went to the movies, was coming down Broadway, and we got hit head on. She died by a drunk driver. So why don't Tad Colum and Cole Twombly take a deal? Was there not one offered? I think there was. I know there was one offered to Cole. And I think there was one offered to Tad. Now, Tad's got a damn good attorney. Tad's got a really good attorney. And, you know, the acquittal queen is what she is. And he's taking a chance that he could get off. 100% would rather go pick up anyone than have them or someone else dead. Goodness forbid, because they got behind the wheel. Yeah. You know, usually when we have the pub crawl for Patty's Day, I can't tell you how many times we've given people rides because me and Rick don't drink. And so we're usually kind of like the designated driver type of people. Yeah, we have a party bus, but they still got to, when the party bus stops, they still got to drive their vehicles. So Journey says, you know what I mean? I'm always a DD too. Drunk driving deaths are preventable. They are. Did you listen? I love Justin Timberlake. Did you guys see him get arrested? In a rental car and got a DUI. Yep. I'm going to play a song real quick because I got to go to the bathroom. Some fixing to cough big time. Let's see here. Oh, I'll just play this one.
Yeah. I tried to go to the club, but my lungs said nah. Hold up. I go so hard I nearly threw up in the club. DJ looked at me like, man, you gotta go, bro. You gotta go. Yeah. 2 weeks deep and I still ain't right. Tryna party, but I'm coughing all night. After 2 weeks deep and I still ain't right. Tryna party, but I'm coughing all night.
I call so hard, I spill my drink on the floor. Bartender like we ain't serving you no more. I came to vibe, but my lungs said no. Now I'm outside, wheezing in the cold.
Pulled up fresh, yeah, I thought I would help. Took one breath and my chest got real. We dropped hard, I was ready to dance, and I called so loud I could've hold stand. Girl walk by like, you okay, boo? Try to answer, but I hack like, she backed up quick like, nah, I'm good. Now I'm quarantined in the middle of the hood. I called so hard, I nearly threw up in the club. DJ looked at me like, man, you gotta go, bro. 2 weeks deep and I still ain't right. Tryna party, but I'm coughing all night. 2 weeks deep and I still ain't right. Tryna party, but I'm coughing all night.
I said, let me get a drink, something smooth on my throat. Bartender lala, now you need a doctor note. Try to take a sip, then I started to choke. Whole glove staring like on some kind of joke. Security came like, you gotta step outside. I said, it ain't me, man, it's something in my inside. He said, I don't care, you scaring the crowd. I coughed one more time, they escorted me out. Yeah. Outside in the cold, like, this ain't right. Tryna catch my breath under neon light. Hit the bass knocking while I'm fighting it. Man, this sickness really don't play fair.
I go so hard, I nearly threw up in the club. Everybody scattered when I hit up and call. 2 weeks later, still fighting this fight. Tryna turn up, but I'm sick all night. 2 weeks later, still fighting this fight. Tryna turn up, but I'm sick all night. I go so hard, I had to Uber back home. Try to roll the window like, leave me.
Okay. Oh, I feel better. That cough is about to kill me, guys. I know, right? I know. Let's see here. I did see Ball and Buds was live a while ago. Sent me a thing. Let's see if he's still live. Lawyer. Ball and Buds. They just want to probably razz me about my Jayhawks losing. You know? Let's see here. Is he still live or is he off his live? Oh, got off of it a minute ago, so that live's gone. Oh, let me show you guys this. I did him a song. I thought it was Balls and Buds, but hey. Let's see here. His opening.
That world heavyweight flow. Champion shit belt wrapped around my waist. Yo, I got that flare for the boat. Slam you on the pavement, that's why they call me Straight He don't be close. Like Jordan after the second time, 3-peated folks. You came prepared, now get ready for the show.
Okay, we're good. Stop it.
Yo,
Hey,
what?
that's Balls and Bloods right there. That's Omar. Your friend's been sick too? My friend you met here was sick a week with that crud. It is, listen, it sucks. And I'm coughing up nothing but except a lung and pee in my pants. That's the only thing that's happening there. And it sucks. I think I got it from my granddaughter. I had my granddaughter all last week. I think I got it from her. And then I think so did Rick. I think Rick got it from her too. So it sucks. We'll get better though. Absolutely, we'll get better. All right. I'm going to try to go live on Thursday. I don't know what time what time does the game start Thursday? Listen, just because KU's out, this is still my favorite time of the year. So I will be watching basketball. I'm hoping Houston takes it all the way. I'm going to say go Houston. Not an Iowa fan. I think their fans are rude and obnoxious. Every time we go to the Big 12 tournament, the only ones that act up is the Iowa fans. And it's usually the older fans, like my age, older. So yeah, I'm not a fan. But I will still be watching basketball. I have to see what time it's scheduled. Either way, I'll go live short, for a little bit. But yeah, just because KU's out, listen, I'm still going to be watching. Love basketball. She was pretty sick, but her immune system too. Oh yeah. Listen, if I had a bad immune system, I don't think I could handle this. You're going to keep watching basketball too? Me too. Yeah, I'm not an Iowa fan. But we still got Iowa in it as far as the Big 12. Got Houston in it. Who's the other one? I kind of think Michigan's going to go all the way, but we still got another Big 12 team in it. I can't remember the last one. But yeah, I'm not an Iowa fan either. Listen, we went to Big 12 tournament in Kansas City, me and Rita, and I'd bought our tickets. I'll be damned if KU lost. Well, a lot of people sell their tickets. We like ball, so we went, and we was all dressed up as fanatics. Had us sent me a message on my phone. This is how good technology is. I don't know how they knew my number. Sent me a message on my phone and asked if they could do a video, use the video of us. We were on the Globatron. Anyway, all decked out in our KU stuff, even though KU lost. And it was West Virginia against Iowa. And I had ate a few gummies, so had Rita. And so we were feeling good, but just sitting there chilling. And there was a guy at the end. He was a young guy, and he was a West Virginia fan. And he stood up and rooted his team on one time, and these ladies in front of him from Iowa just was absolute asses to him. Me and Rita got up and moved and sat by him, and we rooted for West Virginia the whole rest of the time. Heck with them Iowa Hawkeyes. They do get out of hand, and it was crazy. But yeah, we made friends with the West Virginia guy and sat with him. Any Texas team is okay with you? I actually watched Horns Up. Horns Up, Matthew McConaughey. All right. I watched that game. That was a good game. There's been some good games. Listen, that KU game was good too. Sure was. Surprised that KU didn't make it to the Sweet 16. Very surprised my Cornhuskers made it. Nebraska's been playing good. They had a party at the airport when they come home from OKC when they beat Vandy. I watched that game. That was a really good game. Really good game. Actually, my husband was rooting for Nebraska. I like Nebraska, but ever since they left the Big 12, I've kind of not been a fan because they left the Big 12. That's just me. I enjoyed working in the Big 12 when I lived in Kansas right before Roy Williams went back to Carolina. They're saying, I think Bill Self's leaving. Bill Self's got heart problems. Both his kids are in, is that Austin? Anyway, they worked for Bill Self's old roommate when he was in college roommate. Not San Antonio Spurs. Jerry, what's the name of that team that Tyler Self went to work for? Is it the Spurs? I didn't think it was. It is San Antonio Spurs. And his grandkids are down there. He said he was going to come back, talk to his family, and see what's up. But more than likely, he's probably going to leave. So we're going to be getting a new coach. Missed a lot of it, but I still Jayhawks. That's right. I love the Jayhawks too. Absolutely. Win or lose. I still love them. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to start winding this down. Going to play a couple songs. One of them was March Madness. Hey, we're still watching that March Madness. Yeah, totally under. He's been there over 20 years, but yeah, he's got heart problems and more than likely he's probably going to leave. You know, I was not mad when Roy Williams left. He went to North Carolina, where he's from. I was glad. Get back home. Roy Williams days were good days. Yeah. Bill Self is a good coach. Absolutely. If KU was smart, they would snag Shaq as their new head. No, we don't want Shaq. He is a gem of a human being. He's a great human being, but not a good coach. I don't think he'd be a good coach. That's me. And I don't want Bond either. He would form those players as both elite athletes and elite citizens. You know, a lot of ex-pro players are just not good coaches. You'd think they would be, but they're not really. We'll see. We'll see who's in the running. I hope it's not any of the coaches on the team now, because I'm not for any of them being our coach.
Kansas out, but baby, we still outside to die. March Madness still lit. Let's go. Bracket busted, yeah, mine too. But I'm still rocking crimson blue. Jayhawks fell, but I don't trip. Still got love, still got drip. Yeah, it hurt when that buzzer hit. I was like, no, not like this. But one loss don't kill my vibe. I'ma still show up and ride. Whole tournament still going strong. Cinderella team all night long, but don't get it twisted. Let me say, Kansas Jayhawks coming back another day. I'm still dancing, still vibing, even though my team ain't winning. Rock chalk living, never quitting. That's just how we feeling. Snap my fingers, let it bounce. March Madness.
Okay, we won't take credit.
Win or lose, I scream it loud. Jayhawks make me proud. Got my girls, we watching games, talking stats and calling names. Upsets got the whole world shook. Every shot got me hooked. Yeah, I rep Kansas Jayhawks all day, but I still love how they play. From the Sweet 16 to the last shot, I'ma watch every game they got. Oh, she mad, Kansas lost. Now, girl, we good. Jayhawk, Kansas, she lost. Now, snaps, boom. Yeah, we still in it, just different. I'm still dancing, still vibing. March Madness got me flying. Even when the tears be falling, I still hear Kansas calling. From Wichita to the crowd.
I love basketball. That's my thing.
Win or lose, rain or storm, rock child forever strong.
Okay, we're going to go out of here with the God is Good. Much love to everybody. We'll see you Thursday. It might not be very long. If there's good games on, I won't stay live very long at all. Hopefully I can talk better without coughing. Let's see here. Thank you, Rock. You're welcome. The 90s basketball dance, theme songs and dance moves are still it. That's right. And the fights. Yep. Feel better, Rock. I hope so. Much love to every one of you. Let's go. Love you too, girl. Love everybody. What's up? God is good all the time.
When the nights feel heavy, when the road gets long, we've all been broken, but we still stay strong. From every tear to every prayer we send, we found a home in the love of our friends. We don't walk alone, no, not today. We lift each other when we lose our way.
good time.
Hear the family say, through the storms of life, He makes a way. No matter what the world puts us through, we rise in faith, we rise in truth. Girly girl for 20, Hawkeyes in the light, lavender justified, holding on tight. Gale and Star Stripe, Jezebel too, Leroy and Beach Baby, we see you. Thomas, Balls and Bud, Stacy standing strong. Lollipop, Black Open, sing this song. Dan Anthony, delightfully chaotic flame. Nora, Nona, Journey, calling His name. Icy, Mommy, 25 angels praying loud. DC, Sherry Berry, lifting the crowd. God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. Even when the world says we never could. Rick and Sammy, Skyline 2, Cheyenne, Christopher, Cage, all coming through. April Flower Daisy, yippee-ki-yay. For you to say a smile, lighting the way. Jason, I see, sunflower bright. PKs to the top, stitching hope in the night. Robin, Miss Collectors, Patriot proud. Patronus glow, shining through the clouds. Quiet, crafty lady, Baby J Storm. This family's love is where we belong. God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. We're proof of His grace. Just doing what we should. Not perfect people, just hearts that believe in love and faith, and never letting go of the dream. So if you're hurting, lost, or feel alone, Rock Chalk Family is your home. Hands held high, voices true.